thoracic outlet syndrome. Doctor, he's gone. It's a rare condition where his skin does not stretch. And when people hear this, they always ask me, oh, so his dick doesn't work? And I'm like, no, it's his alcoholism that makes his dick not work. Too many men in this room.
I do have a disease that allows me not to get fat. My skin doesn't stretch. But Natasha has an eating disorder that does the exact same thing.
To help with his thoracic outlet syndrome, Ethan has to do a lot of special yoga stretches. His favorite stretch, the downward spiral.
Thank you. Natasha runs a really great show called Mic Mouth, which is a reference to how loud she is. That's not to be confused with our other show, Dyke Mouth, which is a reference to how she gives head.
Ethan and I are super compatible because my favorite sex position is boring missionary, and his favorite position is standing in my shadow.
I actually got my start in comedy opening for Natasha on the road until we got to the hotel. Then she opened for me.
When Ethan and I first started dating, I accidentally got really drunk and I peed the bed. And I was so afraid to tell him that that was the only way he could make me wet.
Natasha has never taken birth control, and I refuse to ever wear a condom. Our only form of contraception is Natasha having an ashtray for a womb.
Okay, in the 4 years that we've been together, Ethan has had 6 different jobs. So I'm really proud that he stuck with stand-up comedy, because this is the only job where no one can fire him.
All right. Despite never having birth control, me and Natasha have never had a pregnancy scare. Clap it up for that. Yeah. Yeah, why would I be scared if I know she's just gonna miscarry again?
But your pull-out game ain't strong. Our sperm just dead, bro. We fucking both smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, bro. We got nothing to worry about. Let's start down at the end of the table with Jacob Williams. What do you think of this fight?
Oh, wow. Yeah, this was great. This was like, looked like okay. This is my real voice. Sorry, but I feel like I'm watching like a community theater version of Buffy the Musical. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, this was super close. You both had good stuff. I don't know. I guess I might give it to Ethan by hair, but yeah, this was super close.
All right, we got one for Ethan. James Pontillo. What do you think?
Oh, man, it's so good. It's like The Notebook that was directed by Tim Burton. I like the miscarriage joke because I feel like it's true, and that's fun. There's enough comics. We don't need any more. So I'm gonna go for Ethan.
All right, 2 for Ethan. Heidi, what do you think?
You're both the kind of white people that freak me out. Imagining you two have sex and how you set the mood with some sort of like menstrual blood ritual. You set the mood with tiki torches and code red Mountain Dew. I thought both were very good. I really loved your shadow joke, but you said she had a rickety uterus, and that was hilarious. I'm going to Ethan.
All right, that's 3 for Ethan. You got to wrap it up with Dan Wicks. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is great. You guys are both so funny. I love both of you. I love your hair. You guys look like 2 new flavors of ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are both awesome. Ethan's got it wrapped up. I'm going to give it to Natasha, so it's not a blowout, and also so because It seems like the way you guys met was kind of predatory. And and I feel like if Ethan wins in a 4-0, there might be consequences for him later.
Coming up next, guys, I need you to keep those hands clapping for Casey Stewart and Tanner Riley. All right, boys. Who'd like to go first?
It's almost Juneteenth. I'll take it.
Casey, clap it up for these two battlers. Clap it up for them. Give us some energy. Give us some energy.
Tanner once won an Elvis impersonation contest. Not the singing and dancing part, but the dying overweight on the toilet part.
Yeah, it's good to see Case. It's his first time back on stage since he tried to tackle Dave Chappelle.
Oh, that's it? All right. Tanner is 29, like the 40-year-old dad who makes his daughter's friends uncomfortable. When Tanner found out Quaaludes got banned, he Googled the formula.
All right. With a name like Casey Stewart, I imagine he doesn't have much trouble getting the job interviews. That is, until he shows up and they find out he's a fucking retard.
Tanner looks like Peter Griffin if he was still rendering.
Casey's from Texas. I imagine at some point he'll go home to visit, which will then make the Uvalde shooting the second worst thing to happen to Texas this year.
Tanner shows with body dysmorphia, which means you think false laws about your body. Tanner, so you don't have body dysmorphia, you're just ugly, dude.
Casey's Instagram handle is Casey is trying. Trying to do what? I'm not sure. Currently, he's trying to lose this roast battle.
You sure it's me?
No, I'm not. I think that's what I wrote.
I grew up poor. My dad smokes crack, and I still have a better credit score than Tanner. All the white privilege in the world can suffer from being a mediocre comic. All right.
Casey made his own comedy website. That's where you can go and see all the spots Casey doesn't get. The only spots Casey gets is on his face from blowing guys behind a dumpster.
Clap it up for these two battlers, Joe! Good second battle. All right, I'm going to start this into the table with Dan Wicks. Dan Wicks, what do you think?
I think good fight. Some jokes hit, some jokes didn't. Just a bit of a word of advice for comics in here. If you're gonna have a joke about another comic being bad at comedy, make sure it hits. Yeah, both you guys are good, but I think Tanner was better. I'm gonna give it to Tanner.
All right, we got one for Tanner. Heidi, what are your thoughts?
I didn't like a lot of that. I'm afraid to say anything about Tanner. He looks fragile. He looks like his parents once considered divorce and it rocked him to his core.
Damn.
And Casey, right? And yeah, you kind of look like you don't give a black power fist. You just do like a black compliance handshake. I think you guys do with the Dave Chappelle thing, but I think that you had more jokes, even though like it kind of tapered off at the end. So I'm gonna give it to you, Casey.
All right, one for Casey and one for Tanner. Right?
Good battle, bad reenactment of the Kyle Rittenhouse murder.
Jesus, James. All right.
You didn't make any racist jokes, Tanner, so I have to give it to Casey.
That's two for Casey.
Yeah, I feel like this battle, well, I'm losing my, all right. Yeah, this kind of answered the question of what Foot Locker employees do on their death, but I feel like it's ironic your name's Tanner, but you're one of the most pale people that I've seen. But no, this was a really good battle. I think Casey hashed it out for me, but yeah, great battle.
All right, Casey got to wrap up with Tyler and promote these guys, man. Phenomenal battle. We are moving right along. You guys keep those hands clapping for Amanda Fulton and Kevin Winter. All right, yo, who wants to go first?
Kat can go first. I'll follow them around for a change.
All right. Shots fired already. Coming over these two battlers.
People say that Amanda and I look like each other. And I honestly see it, but it's not insanely flattering being constantly compared to someone who looks like they collect both ukuleles and eating disorders.
So you think I'm skinny? No, I'm really excited to be here roasting CVS brand me. Kevin's not a real man, and this has nothing to do with the fact that they're non-binary, it's just that they're a fucking virgin.
Amanda always reminds me of that squirrel from the Ice Age movies, you know, that's one with like chicken all the time. Except while the Ice Age squirrel is always trying to get his nut in kooky situations, Amanda's always trying to get her nut with uninterested male comics.
Thank you, proof that horse girl is a gender-neutral term. Film school for somebody who went to SUNY Purchase.
Amanda cites herself as an audition repertoire specialist on her LinkedIn. And you do you, dude, but I'm not taking career advice from someone who looks like they're in a perpetual state of internship. Go get my fucking coffee.
Anything you say, they and Silent Bob. Kevin is really fucking into the Muppets. I'm so sorry, can I start over? Kevin is really into fucking Muppets. Which, incidentally, is how you make a Kevin.
This is 100% true. Amanda won a contest where she was given a year's supply of LaCroix. That's 100% true. Yeah, she actually won that prize by getting first place in an Andy Dick lookalike contest.
I mean, thanks, Slenderdem. Kevin is a huge Mets fan and a self-described sports queer, or as our fellow Mets fans call them, a fucking queer.
Are we on our last show? Because I think Amanda's done at this point. I think it's... Are we? Okay, great, cool. Amanda's constantly questioning her gender and her womanhood, and as a trans person myself, I always try to tell her as nicely and gently as possible that we don't want you a part of the community. We've already got enough shit going on right now. We're good.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Kevin has to go be a nightmare on Elm Street. Kevin looks like if one of the golden ticket winners from Willy Wonka was obsessed with introducing you to Radiohead.
Now that was a battle, bro. They killed him. They killed him. Holy fuck, that was so fucking fun to watch. Let's start at the middle of the table. James Pontillo, what do you think of this fight?
Yes, good, very good. We should wrap it up so you both can get back to the mystery mobile. Kevin looks like Johnny Depp if he lost his trial. I don't know, you're both, it's hard to pick because you're both the same person. I never do this. I'm gonna pick the girl. I'm gonna pick Kevin. So,
yeah, this was great. This was like a live action reboot of Bob's Burgers. No, I'm feeling like I'm watching like two versions of like a young Woody Allen if he just molested himself. But yeah, this is super close. I guess yeah, I'll give it to Amanda. But yeah, this was so close.
All right, we got 1-1. Heidi, what are your thoughts?
I really enjoyed this, like, frail, malnourished battle. This was amazing. Kevin, I thought that you had some really, really well-written jokes. That was amazing. But Amanda was so fucking... She managed to be so fucking disrespectful while respecting your pronouns the entire time. And... Yo, she was ready with the comeback. She called you a horse girl. She said they and Silent Bob. And there was another one. So, hands down, a good to Amanda.
All right, we got two for Amanda, one for Kevin. Dan Wicks.
You guys were great. I'll be quick so you guys can go back to refreshing Groupon for deals on glasses. Kevin, you look like if Where's Waldo took place in Bushwick. Yeah, you guys are both awesome. I think there's only one fair way for this fight to end, so I'm going to give it to Kevin so you guys can decide.
Yeah! First crowd vote of the night, all right? You guys know how this works already. I'm going to ask who you think won. Please, only clap and yell for one person, all right? So, first up, put your hands together and yell real loud if you think the winner of this fight is Amanda. Yeah! Pretty good, all right? But clap your hands and get real loud if you think the winner of this fight is Kevin! All right, Amanda got it wrapped up. Clap it up for both of them. Incredible battle. Incredible battle. All right, coming up next, another battle I'm really excited for. I love both these dudes. Put your hands together, everybody, for Talon Harris and Stan Tallowee! Alright, who'd like to go first?
I feel like I should go first because Juneteenth is coming up and I'm blacker.
Alright, it's on Talon. Clap it up for these two battlers. Give them the same energy. Come on.
What's going on, guys? The blackest thing about Stan is that he's diabetic. Yeah, that's the whole joke.
Yeah, you guys haven't seen my credit score. Can you believe they got two niggas roasting each other so close to Juneteenth? Right? This is bullshit. Disappointing is what it is. Almost as disappointing as being named Talent and not having any.
I heard that joke was third grade. All right. Stan, he looks like a Marvel multiverse version of Kanye West, but instead of but instead of getting into a car accident, he got into MIT.
Thank you, Whack Panther. Damn, if you're here, who's selling candy on the subway to raise money for their basketball team?
That's good writing. That's quality writing. My guy Stan, his girlfriend is actually a white BBW, you know? So the second blackest thing about Stan is that he likes fat white women. Fuck!
Talent, obviously, you know, got that name from his dad. That's cool. If you let other people give you that name, it would be more appropriate, like Unsuccessful Harris, or Never Gonna Make It Harris, or Baby Dick Harris.
Nobody believes that. All right, listen. So I went on a deep deep dive today, and I kind of learned things about Stan that I really didn't want to learn. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Stan was actually molested by his grandfather when he was 10 years old. So now he can't come unless his partner's wearing a fedora.
Actually, that last David joke isn't true. I actually have on very good authority that talent is very well endowed. He and I are actually Eskimo brothers. It's really the herpes he needs to worry about.
Last joke.
We actually are Eskimo brothers. Unfortunately, last joke. So earlier I was outside smoking, and then I heard Stan say nigga, and it was kind of, it felt offensive. I felt like he picked up the N-word in college. You know?
Thank you, Walmart Michael Che. I wanted to write a joke about your dad being a comedian as well, but I'm just frankly surprised he's still in your life.
Are you a white man?
And it's fucked up. You pit two black men against each other. Dan is racist. Dan is racist. Dan is racist. You've never been to a sporting event? Jesus Christ. You know, an offbeat? God damn. All right, whatever. Dan Wicks, you racist fuck. What did you think of this battle?
Can't win. You don't book black people, you're racist. You do, you're still racist. Fuck it, I'm racist, yeah! Yeah, we're having fun, oh man. Yeah, you guys are awesome, you guys are both so funny. I've always wanted to see a fight between Stefan and Urkel. Yeah. I think Talent was more consistent, but I give it to Talent, but great job, all of you.
You guys don't know this, but Dan is racist. He scooted 2 inches away from me as soon as I sat down. I enjoyed this battle. I liked it. So I'm biracial. I'm half black, half white. So like, the black half of me wants to say Talent, and the white half of me wants to fuck Talent. I'm gonna go with Talent.
Alright, Talent. Let me get more ways than one. Alright, go ahead. James Monticello.
Easily the worst sequel to Mean Boys. What does it mean?
Bad Boys.
Bad
Boys. Mean Girls? Is that what you got that fucked up? Mean Boys.
You guys done? He said he had a small dick, which is crazy. That's bananas. No, he doesn't. Oh, it's probably huge. It was close, right? I've also been accused of having a small dick, so I'm gonna vote for Talent.
Alright! Talent's got it wrapped up with Jacob Williams. What do you think?
Yeah, Talent, congrats on the show named after you, America's Got Talent. And I'm excited for this male reboot of Tina Fey's Mean Girls. But James was talking. But yeah, no, I actually found out I'm also Eskimo brothers with Stan. I was surprised he'd also fucked his mom. But yeah, that was a great battle. Congrats, Talent. Yeah.
God damn, that was good, boy, that was good. All right, we're in the home stretch. We got 3 battles left. You got energy in you for 3 battles. I need you to keep that energy up and get twice as loud for Diego Monta and David Bologna. Boys, who wants to go first?
I'll go first since Diego nervously asked me to.
these two battlers. It's all David.
Diego is Honduran and he works as a consultant. He just landed his biggest client yet. The ladies who sell mangoes on the subway. Congratulations.
They have names, David.
Alright, no, you could use mine.
Sorry. David is Jewish and Italian, which means he fucks women through a sheet with a hole in it, and then tucks that same sheet into his shirt when he sits down to eat spaghetti.
Thank you, Latino Stuart Little. Okay. Diego has resting, eagerly responds to Dora's questions on TV face.
Give it up for the second coolest guy at the bowling alley. I lost my jokes, so. There it is. All right. David's family lost a lot of money to Bernie Madoff. But the biggest con they ever fell for was when David told them he was doing a pro show at Broadway Comedy Club. Enter code Gabagool.
Laugh it up, but you came to the show, Diego. Diego shortened his last name from Matamoros to Mata for a better stage name. Yeah, buddy, that's gonna make the difference.
You guys can follow me on Instagram, by the way. David furnished his entire apartment from things he picked up on the curb. People think he did that because he's Jewish and cheap, but it's actually because he's Italian and punched holes in all his old furniture.
Diego used to skateboard a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Diego used to nervously stand alone in the skate park holding a skateboard.
These are pretty good. For a guy who looks like he should be sitting on Jeff Dunham's lap, these are pretty good. Nice. We're on the fourth one, right?
Yeah, that's
all right.
4, yeah.
In college, David wrote his thesis on the dangers of the alt-right movement. His thesis was titled, "Alt-right guys, enough with the domestic terrorism. A white person might get hit." An essay by David.
Last joke!
As a white Latino, Diego is descended from the Spanish conquistadors. That's right, his ancestors conquered entire continents, and Diego can't even conquer eye contact. The gentleman is autistic, okay.
Alright, I once went to David's place so that we could write together. In the middle of the session, he turns to me and says, "Mind if I put a record on?" I say, "Sure." He then starts playing his favorite Woody Allen album. My only question is where he even bought a recording of Woody Allen molesting his daughter.
Clap it up for this battle, everybody! Glad I'm here. Finally gonna take this battle. That bowling joke is great, dude. On the fly. I'm loving it. Heidi, we ain't started with you yet. Heidi, what do you think of this battle?
David, I like this outfit that you have on. Did your uncle tell you this would be good? It was okay. I definitely thought that Diego, you had more jokes. The fucking through the sheet and then tucking it in to eat spaghetti. That was hilarious. So I'm gonna give it to Diego.
All right, we got one for Diego. James Pontillo.
David looks like the stepdad in every child porn. I like the Dora joke, because Hispanic children do like that show, and that's what Diego looks like. So I'm going to give it to you based on that. And I like the shirt. I don't know what she's talking about. Where'd you get that?
I bought him off Instagram.
Alright, can you send me the link later?
Alright, we got one for David, one for Diego. Take a look.
Alright, yeah, I appreciate you guys wearing your nicest outfits for this, but it was really cool to meet the cast of a prequel for The Big Lebowski, and I feel like you were both super funny. I think, yeah, I thought David was slightly more consistent, so I'll give him time. But yeah, you both killed it.
Alright, two for David, one for Diego. Dan Wicks.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. This looked like a really great spin-off of 2.5 Men. Yeah, honestly, better writing. You guys are, yeah, Diego looks like John Cryer if he was a guy named John who cried a lot. Yeah, you guys are awesome. So what's the score right now? Is it 2-1?
2 David, 1 Diego.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Diego. Let's see what the crowd has to say.
Yes! We want the crowd vote! You guys ready? Yeah! Are you guys ready? Yeah! Put your hands together and clap real loud if you think the winner of this fight is David. Woo! Good. Clap your hands again real loud if you think the winner of this fight is Diego. Woo! It's tough. What do you think, Dan? That's mad close, right?
Gotta do it again.
I clap for both.
Yeah, you only clapping for 2 people. Stop that shit. That's why Trump won, all right? You gotta vote for 1 fucking person. 1 fucking person. We're gonna do this 1 more time. Put your hands together if you think the winner of this fight is David. Woo! Now put your hands together if you think the winner of this fight is Diego. Just by a nut hair. David got it, all right? But clap it up for both of them. Clap it up for both of them. That was a great fight. I'm not gonna lie. I think Diego had to come back. I was losing confidence and he got fucking bombed in the head. At the top of your fucking round. And then he hit him with that napkin joke. That shit was great. 1 more time for Diego and David. Love that fight. We got 2 more battles left coming up now. We got Carlos Nola and Max Gross. All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'm the top.
All right. So Max, clap it up for these 2 second left.
Carlos has been told he has a face like a guy who eats pussy. I didn't know pussy had so many calories.
It's a big honor to be here roasting my dom, apparently. Max looks like if leprechauns were native to Bushwick. Almost like a mascot for a cereal that's marketed towards queer teens. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Dikey Charms.
Thank you, oh Mario brother, where art thou? It's crazy that Carlos isn't Italian, because he looks like when he comes too fast he says, Mamma mia! It's not you, it's a me.
Max identifies as a trans, bisexual, polyamorous comedian, but most comedians identify them as some dumb bitch.
I don't have gender because Carlos keeps eating it. Carlos is bald under the hat. I look like a bowler, but Carlos looks like the ball.
Max keeps offering to help people with their reductress packets because they can't think of a better way of performing masculinity by telling women that they're not funny enough.
I'm doing packets after this family. Thank you, visual average of every impractical joker. Carlos has actually made me feel very accepted as a trans person because he's representation that men can have tits too.
Max referred to themselves as a Jewish top in their community. That's actually called a dreidel. That means when they peg someone, the strap-on has to be circumcised.
Last go.
Thank you, hashtag not all man. Alright, last one. Carlos, voice crack. Carlos recently met a girl on Tinder, then said he loved her a few days later, then broke up a week later. So now it's my turn to call somebody else a dyke.
Thank you, little orphan tranny. Now, Max says that when they have company over, they go into Jewish mom mode, which basically just means that when you're over at their place, they start projecting their eating disorder onto you.
If I had an eating disorder, I would not look like this.
Oh my god, I love this. Battle looked like the cover of a college pamphlet, bro. This was fucking incredible battle. Dan Wicks, Jenks, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, great fight. I've always wanted to see Napoleon Dynamite against Uncle Rico. Carlos, I'm sorry you keep getting called fat, man. I honestly wouldn't even. You got the beard and the hat. You do so much to not have people say it, but you'll find a big enough shirt one day, buddy. After doing that, I get, you know, this is a very close fight. I'm gonna give it to Carlos. Let's see what everyone says.
All right, we got one for Carlos. Heidi.
I really enjoyed this one. I could tell you guys like actually care about each other because those jokes were ruthless. Oh man, this is tough because Max, you were getting them up top, especially with those comebacks. But like, you had two of my favorite jokes for the night. Like you called her a dreidel, and then that strap-on joke, and then circumcised strap-on, which is hilarious. And then you called her little orphan tranny. Goddamn. I mean, goddamn. I'm gonna have to give it to Carlos because he got it at the end.
Okay, so that's 2 for Carlos.
I like when you call them Mario. This does look like a battle between Mario and Bowser right now. Oh, that's close. I think Max won though by a little bit.
All right, we got 2 for Carlos, 1 for Max.
All right, yeah, this was like a heated exchange between 2 Buffalo Exchange employees. I feel like this could also be like the 2 people that die first in Jurassic Park on this part. But yeah, this was super close. I guess I'll give it to Next as well too with the crowd.
All right, yes! We're going to a crowd vote yet again. You all know the rules. Please clap and yell for only one person. Please put your hands together and get real loud if you think the winner of this fight is Max. Showing now. Please put your hands together and get loud if you think the winner of this fight is Carlos. This fight's tiny little bit, but Max got it. Incredible fight. Max stepping up, little orphan training might be my favorite joke I've ever heard. Holy fuck, that was funny as shit. All right, we got one final battle for you guys. Are you ready for your final battle of the evening? I am super excited for these two. These two are fucking monster battlers. Put your hands together for Fluke Human and Gabby Jordan I don't know what this is. Whoa! I'm bleeding from my forehead. This is an epic roast battle night. Was that when I hit my fucking head with the mic when I was joking about fucking Diego? That's what it was, bro. Okay. You could have done that off stage, but I appreciate it. I don't mean to steal the limelight from our final battle. I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. Alright. Alright, let's get back to the battle. And I'm gonna go to a hospital after this. Alright. Who wants to go first?
Leslie's first.
Alright. It's on Fluke to go first. Put your hands together for this final battle.
Gabby is a fat Jewish lesbian. It's cool. It's like I'm battling the last 2 comics put together. As a fat Jewish lesbian, she spends most of her time looking for coupons to buy cheap pussy in bulk.
Thank you, Weird Al Little Dick. Fluke doesn't drink or smoke because that creates more time for him to do heroin.
Gabby claims she only likes girls, but she's had a boyfriend before, doesn't look butch or feminine, and owns 0 Subarus. Gabby, my hair is more lesbian than you are.
It's true, you are Ellen with sideburns. Fluke now works as a TaskRabbit because he was sick of his old job as a crash test dummy.
Thank you, Rosie O'Dradle. Oh man, you look like the fourth kid from Bob's Burgers that they hide in the attic and test all their food on.
It's anti-Semitic. This one is Ernest. Fluke, why do you look like a guy who just lets out one long, monotonous groan during sex? You love Blink-182, which is weird because it seems like you never blink. It's a slow burn, just like look at him for a second.
Oh man. Gabby, you look like a teacher who gave up on teaching Dan Wickes social skills.
Fluke majored in environmental science in college because he saw cans of Mountain Dew in the ocean and thought, I could save them.
You are hard. Alright guys, we gotta wrap this up so Gabby can get back to leeching off Lucas Arnold's TikTok clout. Yeah, she was actually canceled on Twitter by bisexual women. Yup. She turned all of them straight.
You know what? I'm making their lives better. Fluke recently had his wallet and phone stolen as revenge from when he tried to steal all of black culture for himself.
God damn, I'm laughing so hard I'm bleeding from my fucking brain right now, dude. Oh my god, this is great. Dan Wickes, what are your thoughts on this final fight of the night?
A great battle. I really appreciate how I told you guys this would go on the internet and you both decide to piss off the bisexuals. We're sorry, bisexuals. We didn't mean it.
I'm one of you in a way.
Yeah, Gabby said that Fluke was anti-Semitic. I just can't believe a guy with a mullet and a chin-strap beard would say something anti-Semitic. I feel like next you're going to tell me he's a white rapper. Both of you guys are awesome. I think Gabby edged it out. I'm going to go close to Gabby.
All right. Gabby, what are your thoughts?
Fluke. Goddamn. Bro, it looks like you only go to the doctor for STD testing. Like, I want to say, I like how your first joke about Gabby was, you're just stating facts about her. You call her a fat Jewish lesbian. But yeah, I wouldn't, don't be offended, like, you're good. Stan will still fuck you, for sure. I thought it was a great battle. I thought you both had like very good jokes. I think you came really hard up top, but I think Gabby was more consistent. She had more jokes throughout, and of course, I mean, that black culture joke. I mean, you got me? Okay.
All right, we got two for Gabby. James, Pontillo.
Great battle between a chicken and one of its eggs. Did you really get canceled by bisexuals?
We don't need to talk about it on the internet.
I was gonna say, what'd you do? Tweet something funny? Alright, only because they both, it was close. I'm gonna give it to Fluke because I want Jacob to be the deciding vote.
Alright, we got two for Gabby, one for Fluke, Jacob Williams.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was a great battle. I feel like you both look like you just got your haircut by Sweeney Todd, but maybe Fluke left halfway through it. But yeah, so this was stuff like this. So I guess I'll give it to Fluke and see what the crowd thinks.
Yes! It's a great way to wrap up the evening. You guys know the rules already, so please only clap for one person. Put your hands together and get real loud if you think the winner of this fight is Fluke Human. Now put your hands together if you hate bisexuals.